to today's episode of Spice and Nice.
I am Anna Spice.
And I'm Denise the Nice. Yay! Okay, today we're going to talk about worst versus best. Okay, and it's a little bit like, maybe it's a little bit like me versus her, because I'm always hoping for the best, right? And then, but she's a logical, strategic person, so she's hopeful and positive, but at the same time, she prepared for some shitstorm if it's coming.
Yeah.
Right? Should we talk about it from a sexy point of view, like relationship?
Oh, let's go with that.
Oh, right. When you get married, you full of love for each other.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When young, I don't have it, but now I can tell you.
Yeah. So this is my personal experience. When Wen Kai and I decided to get married, I mean, we love each other very much and we trust each other. But at the same time, we decided to do something logical that most couples will not do. Okay, the pre-nuptial agreement, that one is quite common, I feel. The other one that we decided to do was, we already agreed to marry each other. Already agreed, okay? We went to test for STD. Right?
Lovely.
Because I think that is something that is going to affect not just us, but our children.
Yes.
Because it can get passed down, right? So that is what I mean by we hope for the best, that we trust each other and we love each other and that we are not cheating on each other.
Yes.
But then we prepare for the worst by testing for STD. So I think that was something that we practice.
Yeah.
And it was very weird when he first asked me. I was like, oh, okay, let's go and test it. So after we test and we are both clear, it also means that in future, if we test that any one of us get, right, that's okay, but that's not the point. So that's one way we can look at it. What else did we do that is prepared? Oh, there's another thing that we do in terms of our marriage. So we obviously hope that our parents, both sides' parents, will understand us and be loving. And to be frank, both of our parents are quite they just let us do what we want. They're not like controlling, so you should have kids in 1 year, 2 kids in 3 years, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
When are you having a child? When you're having a child, and you should move, you should have bigger car, bigger house, or whatever, these kind of things. They don't do that. So, but as preparation for the worst, as a strategy, we make it a point that when we have difficult decisions to make, we make it as a couple, as a unit. And then if this news is to be passed on to his parents, he will do the one that relays the message. If it's to my parents, that I am the one that relays the message, so that it's less friction. Because from me to my parents is easy, from him to his parents is easy, but it doesn't matter about who come up with this decision. We make it as a couple, and then the person who relays the message that's how it works. I feel it's a good organization.
That's a very good organization for
my marriage is well organized.
Yeah.
That's
a contribute of the Virgo together with the Sagittarius.
I was the one who came up with the idea. I was thinking, I say you should talk to your mom. I should talk to my mom, because it's a lot easier that way.
It is.
And I think we are great because we don't, even when testing for STDs, right? We both decided, and we are both logical in that sense. We didn't go like, what do you mean you don't trust me? What do you mean you think I have sex with many men or many women? Huh?
Even I have, so what? Let's go and test it.
But we should know for ourselves also.
Yeah.
Right? So that's good. Okay, how about for your business? From a very bigger picture point of view.
Okay, so if talk about a sexy part of relationship like Denise, I would say when I young, I was very
hopeful.
Your
eyes
naive.
Have roses inside.
It is. So am I run away from that? I don't, because that make me success in business too. I'm the very quick make decision, but not stupid make decision. Is that make sense for you? So even I look like I'm a quick making decision, but don't have an analyze behind, but I am, right? So when I give up my business in Vietnam and married, it's a really very emotional decision, because I told you in the past the story that I was very sick, almost passed away in the middle of New Year's, and that changed my life with the concept. Oh my God, I need a family. I need someone that
you are not immortal.
Exactly. So I'm not in the process. I would say that that's hit me to the point that I want to marry. Does that make sense for you? But it's not come from I love him so much that I want to marry. Yes, I love him, but at the same time, I love my company.
You felt like you had a deadline.
It is, and at the same time, because of that sick that I'm in a house alone, no one to call. It make me now. I have so many people to call. You know, I can call Denise, I can call Germany, I can call my friend, I can call my team, I can call anybody. I have
call
so many.
Maya.
But back then, I have no one to call.
Yeah.
I was a young 19 years old girl alone in city. Yes, I have a best friend, but she go back home for New Year too. I don't want to disturb her and her family. Just I did call her. She dropped some stuff in the basement, but she did not know how bad I was upstairs. But the stuff she bought for me is still there because I could not even go down to the staircase to take. So for many days the food is there. So until she meet me after New Year, she was shocking how shitty I look like because I look like I just dead and awake again.
Or like those kind that come out from the hospital, they're very pale.
Correct. Because I did not eat for 5 days, babe. The only thing I do is water to clean the toxin that I have in my body from the food, from the drug allergic that I take from the medication.
Also, so your illness came from the drug allergy.
Correct.
Oh.
I almost passed away from that. If I don't take medicine to clear my immune system, the whole system of that, I think I already gone. So that's changed. So, but now if you ask me relationship, I think it was very different for me, and I think that's also a very scary for any guy come to my life. And I say this upfront because I want a guy to scare to come to my life, right? I don't want any easy guy to come to my life. The
I
guy
agree.
have to have
Make it difficult for the guy first.
exactly that. Then don't waste your life with me. You know, choose the easy girl. Don't go with a difficult girl and then complain that why her life is so complicated.
I
From
already
the-
tell you from day one.
Exactly, and that's helped me to filter what is exactly I want. So, how do I prepare for the worst and hope for the best? Because I don't settle for less. It's not come from the arrogant way. It's come from a self efficiently, really can take care of herself. Right? It's the difference between arrogant and knowing who you are as a person. I know who am I know my value. I know exactly for the rest of my life what I want to do, where I want to go, what my goal is, what is the goal will never change. The way of I achieve may change then. Here sometimes COVID happens, sometimes but how I run my company value from day one to now is still the same, right? Like even Denise have conversation with me all the time. The goal is still there. But the tactic of how I'm going to achieve it over time have to be involve skill, involve knowledge. So the relationship, right? I have beyond because the privilege of learn psychology is also you can continue learn advanced psychology. So in advanced psychology, I also aware of women nowadays that they don't need men, but at the same time they don't book men down to my level that we just could not care. Could not care relationship doesn't mean that we don't love you guys, but we come to the point to accept that the reality that the truth is women start make more money than men. Why we keep bring the past in and lie about that? I mean, I pay for a lot of my team who are young boy. I may make me become a sugar mommy. I don't think so. I'm just a great boss.
It's different because they work for you.
Exactly. But think about it, right? In the past, people were like,
Sugar
you
daddy.
are the woman, you should at home, you should take care of your kid, you are single mom, you should don't show up in the public. No, I will continue show up in the public. But what wrong with that? So I prepare for the worst that people will judge me. I prepare for the worst that people will see me in the way of what they see an Asian woman many years ago. But yes, I hope for the best that more women will be like me. So they will have their own confidence to step in any room. I'm talking about any room.
Yeah, any room.
That they don't feel like they've been seen and judged based on the gender of who they are as a woman.
Yes.
And that's what I'm doing. Is that easy to overcome? I don't say yes. So what do I prepare myself for the worst? I prepare for my worst that I may fail. I may not be a leader that I think I should be. The world may not accept me for being loud and big personality. The world may not ready for me as a female entrepreneur, run business at the same time, run non-profit organization and enjoying what she's doing. People will book all type of stigma on you just because they could not do it. And that's why I've been preparing for the worst. That's why I'm talking about the worst, right? When the world is not ready and you want to book yourself outside there, you may get punished a lot heavier. But then I hope for the best that the world go to toward direction when an Asian girl like me, who Asian woman like me, will step up and show her personality and tell the truth, and the world don't have to be accepted her, but at least she can have a freedom of doing what is the right thing that humans should do, that express the message and motivation. So that's what I do. And I think the end, like we just talked about that, right? The fire cannot cover in the paper. Who you are as a person truly, it will reveal.
Yes, it will review, and it's very, because our Asian education system is so boxed. Everybody's in a box, right? Supposed to fit a certain way that when we were younger, I think now for the current generation, not so much. Because they are very encouraged to be themselves.
Yeah.
It's a bit more westernized, right? But when we were younger, a lot of the times, whatever we like doing as a child, right? When you come one big round in your 30s, in your 40s, people come out and then what they do is basically what they enjoy doing as a child.
It is.
And
They will go back to what make them enjoying the most, right? Then when
Yes.
people ask me like, how do you love to work, that you work so much, you're not tired? I say we're not tired at all because I'm really doing what I love to do, and I don't know why do you find tired when you're working, right? And I think that this will be a weakness of how much I enjoy what I'm doing. I think, do you think I'm crazy that I work many hours and I'm still want to do it? And
no, because you enjoy.
yeah, I really
Because for
enjoy
her, this is not work. It's like when I talk to guests, talking to guests is my favorite part
yeah,
of my channel actually.
yeah.
And editing okay, not the editing, but trying to find the funny parts too. That's my favorite. So if
Yeah.
you ask me to talk to guests all the time, I'm not tired.
Yes.
I feel like every time I talk to a guest, right, I'll tell them about an hour or so. But if the guest and I, we can connect, right? Sometimes it can be an hour, half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because I'm alive and what's going in their brain? Why did they do this?
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. So for me, it's not work. For me, it's just fun.
Yeah.
So it's like, but how do you make fun? It's like when I was younger, right? I would be scolded. I think I shared this with you and your team, right?
Oh, the same. I will tell you the nearer story similar. Denise just said just 2 days ago. I go for Ava music. Okay, I hope that her teacher not watching this. So I remember she come home and I was shocking when in the middle of the musician. I'll tell you a fun story. Prepare for the worst.
Musical, huh?
Musical.
It was a musical.
So I prepared for the worst that my daughter would fail miserably in it, but I'm sorry she did not. And I will ask her about, are you really sure you want to be a vet? Because I remember you don't want to clean the dog poop. You don't like the dog. You don't want to near the dog. You scared the cat. You scared animal. You don't like the hair.
Where did she even get the idea from?
Now I tell you the story. And then she was honest to me. So this is my daughter I trained from young. She always honest to me. And the debate in the taxi, and I asked her that, and she told me that, you know me too well, mommy. I really did not want to be a vet. Then I said, then why the hell are you carrying the dog to the school and say you want to be a vet? And she told me,
the stuffed toy, yes.
She said, Mom, first the teacher asked me that find something that is easy to carry for school every day, then you can practice. You know how stressful was that for a rehearsal every day that I need to bring something? It's very tiring for me. I need to remember stuff. For second, every day teacher asks me, so what do you want to do when you grow up? What do you want to do when you grow up? How do I know what do I want to do when I grow up? Then I just tell her that at home I have a soft toy, which is a dog, which is cute, and I like it. Then she said, then use that and be a vet. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's good idea. And I tell her, I say, why you don't pick other character like your friend? I say, mommy, I cannot memorize like my friend. So just assume her name Louisa.
Lucy.
Just say Lucy. Okay, the
Lucy,
name is different.
Lucy.
I know the name, but I'm not going to say the name of the baby girl.
No, we should not.
That the favorite, the teacher favorite.
Teacher's pet.
Yeah, few of them. I can imagine in that. I say I cannot remember long line like that, mommy, because they ask the kid to memorize the script.
Ah.
Is that considered book in the box? Yes, it is,
Yes,
right?
it is. She should. Then she should say she want to be an influencer. There's only one thing she needs, which is herself.
That's what she tell me in the taxi. She's like, "Mommy, I want to be a YouTuber." But how do I tell the teacher that? I
Why
cannot say.
cannot?
I cannot say I want to be a YouTuber like my mom. Then I don't know what are the tools to bring to school for the practice.
It's just the phone and herself.
She can bring my receiver button. I tell her that, and she like, "Oh my God, why you don't tell me
But the
early?"
still rather heavy.
And then I tell her back, I say, "Why do you don't ask me?" And we both burst to laugh because it's so funny and ridiculous. So my point is, it's a lot of things in life that you're preparing for the worst and you hope for the best, but you would think that you can think out of the box, but you cannot. Sometimes you're in a certain environment that you feel belong. So now you guys know the truth that my daughter did not want to be a vet. I'm not judging her.
She is not suitable to be a vet.
I'm just joke with her all the time. I say, Ava, next year if your best friend going to choose to be a musician, or you will say you will love to sing. I think so. And the years after, if your best friend choose to be a make martial art or gymnastic, you will say you want to be a teacher of it. And she like, wow, mommy, you know me too well. And I'm saying, yes, I know you too well. I know.
But anyway, she's just doing it for homework. I tell you,
It is for homework.
Yeah, she's just doing it for homework.
And I don't judge her for don't know what she want.
She's so
What she
young.
want to
How
grow
would she
up.
know?
Exactly. But at least she honest to me about that. At least she honest.
At least she
Mommy,
honest to herself also.
Yeah, it's like, mommy, how do I know what do I want to do when I'm grow up? I don't even know what it grow up meaning.
That's
I just see you grow up working every day. I don't want to grow up.
I want to chill out. She wants to chill on the sofa. She wants to chill out and the money fall from the sky. That's what all Sagittarius dream of. It's not happening. Actually, not just Sagittarius. I think everybody dreams of that, right? Everybody dreams of that. Everybody dreams of that.
Oh
like
my God, then
before
I was a weird person. I have to work.
before you were slapped by reality, you also wish that I can do what I love and then the money just comes.
Yeah, you do what you love and make money come. That's what I've been always wish for. But I did not wish to sit down and do nothing and
because
money.
what she enjoys is to sit down and do nothing. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. That's what. Yeah, I agree.
She wants to just do cartwheels, dance around, wear unicorn skirts, and
yes,
and
that's
then-
what she wants.
and then look cute, and then the money will fall from the sky.
Correct.
Because that's what I want. But that is hoping for the best, but by preparing for the worst means I should go and move my ass and earn some money.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so if you are hoping for that, that's not happening. But I think at the end of the day, it's about balance, right?
Yeah.
How do I balance by hope? But sometimes I feel like when you feel like the worst is going to happen and you're prepared for it, suddenly it can be the best time of your life, actually.
The hope will increase more.
Yeah, and
Because
it
when you
feel the
already
best
plan everything you need to plan to deal with the shit life,
possible
now
shit.
when you work with all of hope, right? I will give you an example. So the last episode we're talking about my dream is I want to book more education in the Vietnam form for Vietnamese people, the way that people can access, right? I plan for the worst that I may pass away tomorrow. Really, that's every day, 24 hours. That's what my brain is.
Maybe
I wake
later
up,
you die.
I would say, oh my God, thank you. Today I still have another 24 hours to do something meaningful for this life. And then that's the worst thing I can plan for my life. So what was that will happen? I've been organizing my team very well, and my team know that. Every day I remind them, remember tomorrow you die, someone going to take over your job. Make your job become take over easy.
Yeah.
Do not do it for a selfishness of you
Or
doing
ego.
it or ego that you make it so difficult that the company need to depend on you, because that's stupid. And from day one, my team built that way. Everybody who take responsibility in any task, they always have a system that the next person take over will not be complicated. Will be super easy transition. Will be super smooth. Where the file, where the folder, what you need to learn to use it. How do you apply that in the company and how the system from day one. That's a prepare for the worst. And then hope for the best is when I hope that really all this product can done in my lifetime. That's what I'm talking about, right? You have to prepare that you may gone. But I still hope for the best that I would live long enough to finish all this halfway of what I'm building, because I build back a legacy. I'm proudly to say that. And this legacy requirement a lot of time, resources, human. Of course, with AI right now, but also with a lot of heart and love and soul and care in everything we bring out, because we do it for non-profit some more. So last night when my team would text me the email about, hey, we've been in contact with a lot of Vietnamese artists who write the book for the children, I will show Denise this and then she'll know what I'm talking. So this is not done by my team. Yeah, this is from some guy who are here. So he write the book about the kid is sick in Vietnamese. So we asked him for the permission to use his book. This is the name of the book. And we will book all of his book, become a cartoon with a subscription.
So you animate it.
Yes.
Oh.
So you see, it's a lot of work behind the scene that we're going to book the name of the artist and we want to support them by bring this, because they are good at drawing. They're good at make this become a book in physical form, but they don't know how to book it in digital, right?
You
so
need digital.
So that's what I'm saying. So when I go with them, I will prepare for the worst again. They may reject, they may feel like copyright issue, I don't want you to steal my property, but I still hope for the best that they understand my vision and behind of what I'm trying to do is not to take credit from what they're doing. Does that make sense for you?
You put your name there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will have to book the name there. Of course, I will always respect people.
I also feel so.
Yeah, you know me. I always book everybody name credit in anything
we work the same way.
Yeah, I don't have. I would never want to take credit from someone that they work they
So
ask
hard
love to do it.
To do something.
Somebody I would love to do it, but I'm not interested in that.
No, since day one I also know. Even if I take some picture from someone else, I'll make sure that their Instagram handle or whatever is there. So
even though we make a lot of product, like look at this, my team just made how beautiful the Vietnam is. You know what I mean? But all this we do it for a non-profit. It means we can easily sell it, but we don't want to sell it, you see, because sell it becomes only one person can access to that. But I don't believe in one person can access to anything anymore. Think about if a guy who do open AI and decide to don't sell to us and he just use for himself at the corner of the home. A lot of business cannot use it.
I think a lot of the old school businesses they think that way, right? That they don't understand that it's all about fear lah. So at the end of the day, it just comes back down to the human instinct, right? To protect and be fearful. But let's just put it this way: if you're already prepared for the worst, you already have a system in place, and you are confident in your ability, then there's no need to fear.
Yeah,
there's no need to fear about sharing. So like in another episode, we shared the tools that we use as an influencer. And sometimes, and actually we could keep that for ourselves.
Yeah, I can give the whole system the how I'm doing it and what I'm using it.
But the thing about it is that we are okay to share. At the end of the day, we can share as much as we like. That is us prepared for the worst, and that's us hoping for the best. We can share as much as we like, but at the same time, we understand that to do it or not, it's up to that person. We cannot say, hey, you need to do this. Hey, you need to do that. Change has to come from inside.
That's why I like to share with Denise what I'm doing, because after that I will feel excited because she understands what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, Denise, I just figured out you can use this AI to do this. Look at this. How cool is it? You know how much time we will save and all that? It's every time give me a lot of excitement when I can share with my girlfriend about what's the new discovering I do. So that's the prepare for the worst. People will come to me and say, wow, you give away so much free thing. You know, like why? You should keep some for yourself to make money. And I would tell myself, do you know that I can make money more than keeping this by do the next thing? Because by the time people learning what I've been learning and doing, I already moved to the next thing.
So like I said, it comes from your confidence in your ability.
Exactly.
Because you have done it so many times, right? So
by the time I pass down, of course, first I have to be good before I guide you something. I have to do myself.
You have to try it first yourself.
And then my whole team have to be do it. The whole system will be upgrade and it work well. And then I will tell you, because before I share something, I already test many AI.
She feels responsible. If she share and it's shit, then she'll be like,
I want to make sure I share something that work, is useful, and can apply immediately. For me, that's important. Then now I feel, okay, one thing was less off my shoulder, and then next thing coming. So my team company, for example, people work, they love to jump in my meeting and sit down and hear what I'm doing, because they know the problem can be solved on spot. I can have 20 people in the Zoom. Each of them do different thing in my company, but when they open the mic, can I ask you this? I want a clarity on this. I give them straight away problem solving in the Zoom. Think about it. It
Okay,
mean
okay.
what? It mean my company with so fast correction, make it quick, not waiting for the boss. So tomorrow she come back. By the time tomorrow come back, the new AI product already come. We don't have time for that anymore. Any correction right now we have to do it at the whole.
Speed.
Yeah, speed.
Speed is essential.
Yeah,
I mean, if a 70-year-old lovely man can go back university and learn AI, then
yeah,
why we cannot? And in Singapore, there's so much free events going on, but Singaporeans are like, I don't want to go. I tired. I working. I don't know. I don't understand that anymore, lah. But I mean, last time I also the same.
yeah.
But then if you don't do something with your hours outside of work, you must be prepared for the worst, right? To be frank, one day it's very likely that AI will replace your job. It's very likely that you will be asked to use AI in your job,
Yes.
right? And then that's preparation for the worst. You need to know what's going on instead of just close your eyes and say, oh, I hope that I keep my job forever. And then when you really lose it, you don't know what to do. You
Yeah.
don't know where to go. And yeah, so just go. This is something I learned from Anna. A lot of the summits are free actually.
It
We were
is.
surprised to find out it was free, right?
Yeah.
And it's an
I
MBS
thought
some
it was a
more.
pay. I was like, babe, can you register for us? And then this is my credit card. Like I always ask her to help me that. She know my PA
Yeah.
always. She's just very loving friend that support me all this because she know that I
She's too
really
busy.
love to fill form so much that I'm
The form even
fan.
I feel like banging my head. I send you the screenshots, right?
Yeah.
There were like 2,000
Yeah.
fields.
So that's
to
something
fill
that I
up.
would not love to do. That when my girlfriend will actually we should ask Jermaine to do. She love it.
Yeah, that's true. But I did it already.
Yeah, that's right. I
did-
tell you, some of the job that you give me, my eyes will go blank. I'm like, what
she
the
will, her
heck?
eyes will cross over and then she'll be like, what's
Oh
going
my
on?
God.
Even need her company number, right?
Yeah.
I was like, wow. And then at the end, I didn't have to pay for it. I'm like, wow, you asked me so many questions and I don't have to pay.
Because whatever you
That's
just give
amazing.
them is a database.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
its
realized
cost.
that.
That's cost more than
That costs money.
the money.
I know. Well, my husband was saying the same thing because it's IT. It's like, wow, so smart, huh? They ask you to come, they make a nice event, ask you to come. Then you fill in their database for them. I say, it's okay. It's
And
ads.
count per day how many databases they just collected. Just
Yeah,
like
but
that.
the event was great. The event was
It's
really,
awesome.
really good. So
That's what I love
think it's
about
worth it. I
Singapore.
think it's
My
worth it.
God, Singapore, you make it
It's-
speak less, man.
It's sometimes that's why I feel like Singaporeans we are entitled because we make it so easy. Everything is easy. So
But
we
it's so good.
we-
Come on,
we
the
start-
event
we
is like
we start to want everything to be easy, but life may not be easy.
if you live in Singapore, then yes, your life maybe still be easy for the next 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they've been preparing.
You
very
won't
well.
die lah. You just won't die. It's actually in Singapore it's quite hard to die actually.
Yeah.
So yes. So that is the government helping us to prepare for the worst and hoping for the best by opening the event so we will go.
Yeah. Which is a success. It was full first day.
And
Even
it's
the third day is still full.
there are so many foreigners that fly over
Yes.
just to attend.
Yes,
So
that's
many
right.
foreigners from all parts of the world. We have I saw Korean, Japanese for sure.
Yep.
Also China.
Yep.
And from Middle Eastern also have. They fly over just to attend while we are here saying that we're too tired to attend. My goodness. Okay, so anyway, for you guys, this is a good balance, preparing for the worst and hoping for the best.
Yep.
I hope that all of us live with positivity in our hearts, as what a Sagittarius would say. Okay, this is the end for this episode, I think. And
I am Anna's wife.
I'm Denise the Nice. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.
That's the conclusion of today.
How
Don't
to
forget to
start it
like, share, and subscribe.
You are?
I am Anna's wife.
And the stubborn one. I am Denise the Nice. We will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.